Oh hey, check this out. Today's going to be a Goodwill Bins day, but it's not going to be a normal one because I have to buy a computer today, so most of our day today is going to have to revolve around buying said computer. So we're going to go to the Goodwill Bins, and I'm waiting for someone to text me back about coming to meet them to buy a computer from them. So we could be at the bins all day, we could be at the bins for 5 minutes. I don't know. Stick around to find out.
Round 1, fight!
So for the first rotation, I did get a clothes bin, but it's already been dug through and there's nothing in it that I need. So I'm just gonna wait until I can move around. So you are allowed to shop 2 people per bin now, and it's made shopping the clothes section way easier because I struggled so hard just finding a bin to look through. So now it's a lot easier. Got a really cute pair of Xena shorts. I really like this brand. They make really fun, like, Western style stuff. And I don't know the brand on these, but another pair of nice Western 80s. They're a bit crunchy though. That's not a deal breaker. It's fine.
Yokai watch. You know what that's a knockoff of, right?
I don't know. I might have a new PJ shirt. Look at them skiing. They're so cute. It's a Joe Boxer shirt. It's a small, so it's gonna be too small for me, but it's real cute.
Wow, part of the Superman standee. That's awesome.
Managed to find a few pair for color blocking. It's not everything I need because I need quite a few more light wash than this, but we did find some Calvin Kleins as well. Those usually do all right, and they're a smaller size, so those are worth grabbing. Got some gray and some medium wash, so not bad.
I'll take that. Ooh, Woody PJs. Oh, you know what? This is a light, but these are also used for microphone stands. And I really need the mount that's on it. I might just buy the whole thing. Hannah needs a microphone stand for her gaming rig. I think I can turn this into one. I guess this is about to be find of the day. It's like somebody's leftovers. So dumped a bunch of stuff here. Better make sure there's no more. Hannah will be happy about that. Though the shoes are mixed matched. I bet there's more around here somewhere.
He's bald.
Someone muffed his head up.
That's so sad. Well, I guess I'll take the shoes.
You're just gonna take the shoes, toss the doll?
Yeah, he's useless.
Yeah.
Got shoes though.
I've been looking around real hard and kind of bare today. Not really a great day at the bins. It's all right, just not great. I don't know. I'm gonna keep digging though. I'm probably not gonna stay here very long because if you go to the bins enough, you just kind of know when it's not really worth it. Do you guys know about the magical crack that runs all along the bins? Many a minifig can be found here. You just never know what's gonna show up. There really is a lot of Lego. Oh, display cell phone. How to be cool in 2003. You're not Spyro. Get out of here. We've rolled up. We're gonna meet someone for the MacBook. I hope this goes smoothly, because I really need one. Howdy. Good, how are you? Still got the paper?
Oh, dude, I got everything for it. I literally, it's been sitting. I'm not joking.
That's awesome. Are you ready for this? We're not gonna do a full unboxing right now. We're just gonna do a sniff test. It smells like nothing. It's cool. It's aluminum.
It's good.
Do you know how easy this is gonna make editing? I'm gonna go home. We're gonna go home. Actually, we're gonna go eat right now, and then I'm gonna go home. And I'm gonna open that thing up. We're gonna plug it up and talk about it a little bit, and I'm gonna complain for an hour about how old my old MacBook's getting.
Well, I guess that one's getting sent to me, isn't it?
Oh, you're gonna get the hand-me-downs. We're gonna have to upgrade the battery in it though, because that's kind of what's really going out the window in our old Mac.
Yeah. I haven't really used a computer in a really long time, like seriously.
Right.
So.
We're about to get blocked in by the FedEx guy. Let's move. Hannah's in here just trying to get some work done, and she's been invaded.
They've all come.
What did you do? Did you play a cat whistle or something?
No. Oh, I just kicked Momo. She's between my feet now.
All right, we're home and we're both now MacBook Pro owners, and we're going to talk a good little bit about that. And then we're going to get to what we bought at the BINS today and kind of walk you through some of that stuff. But we do have to talk about these MacBooks because, well, they took up half of our day, or really most of our day, actually. I'm still working on them. We got to the BINS, we weren't there very long, and then we had to scoot. And we had to do that because we got a really good deal on this. This is the newest MacBook that you can get. They're very expensive new, and I got this several $100s off because I bought it used, and that's just who I am as a person. I like to get my things cheaper. But I've spent all day on them since we've gotten home reinstalling the operating system because I've been using this computer for years. It's now going to be Hannah's, and I had to basically clean it off so she could start over new with it because that's what you want to do when you get a new computer. Now, we had to upgrade because this computer is not really keeping up with video editing anymore, but it is still a really powerful computer. So Hannah does a lot of Photoshop and stuff like that, so you're definitely going to be able to use it for that kind of thing. How does it feel? How do you like it?
It's gonna be good.
It's going to be good not to have to share anymore, right?
Right.
Because, you know, that MacBook has been the powerful computer in the house, so we've had to trade it back and forth to do Photoshop. You doing Photoshop for your clothes, and me doing video editing. It's going to be nice to finally have two. Listen, I've already edited the video that you're watching up until now, and then we're shooting this, and I'm going to go add it back in. It's indescribable how much faster this new computer is at editing video than that one. When did I buy this? End of 2014, beginning of 2015?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
And at the time, it was full spec, so it's jacked. Almost $4,000, just shy of $4,000 is what I paid for it. This computer today, I paid $850 for it, and it's at least 5 times faster in any measurable way.
Times have changed.
Times have changed, and they've changed very rapidly recently. They released this computer right at the end of last year, and it almost seems like Apple's developers were all like locked in their basements instead of at work with their bosses hounding them, and then just kind of had free range to do whatever, and they just invented craziness. It's the newest Apple M1 computer, and it's just nuts.
It's like, oops, I accidentally made a perfect MacBook.
I mean, it's not perfect. Apple products are always like this. They're trying to push the edge, and like this is actually the last model. Hannah's computer now is going to be the last model that you can buy that still has USB plugs and all that stuff. And all I get are these 2 USB-C ports, which are highly capable, just not enough. So I've already found it really fiddly today trying to plug up dongles to get the footage off these cameras onto it. But all those annoyances just fall out when I go to video editing because it's so fast. And you know, I could make a video 5 hours long explaining to you why this particular computer is so fast. I know you all don't really hear that, but the short version is this: the internals, like the processor, and the processor of this computer was made by Intel, and so processing and making software to run on processors are built around those chips. So a lot of times softwares, like the software I use to edit, are an afterthought. How do I make the software work with this processor? Whereas now Apple is now making and designing their own chips. So they're now making the software and the hardware side by side to work together. So what it is, regardless of technical raw power of this computer, which is considerable in this computer, it is 100% more efficient than the other 4 computers in this house. I have a relatively powerful PC that would be good for editing with other softwares, but the thing that it will never be that this, well, not never, but the thing that it is not right now that this laptop is efficient. It's crazy efficient. It's I edited for a couple hours today. This video you're editing, some other projects for the future. It never even got warm. And that's, even this computer here, if I edit for 20 minutes, it's hot to the touch.
Yeah.
It's nuts. It's just, I'm glad I got it. But I did figure it's worth talking about because I am very much so a person who wants to have the right tools for the job. And this is going to allow me to do a lot more for this channel. It really is. The intro that you watched at the beginning of this video. If you haven't been around very long, you may not know this, but every video we make, I put a nice little intro at the beginning, and I change the intro every day. But I change the theme of the intro every month, so I'm always changing it to some new crazy fancy animation. And honestly, I've never been really happy with them because I'm very limited. Because this computer, as soon as I create several layers to make those animations, it starts to boggle down. I recreated the intro today that you saw. It's going to look just like it normally does, but I had to rebuild the edit file on this computer. It was like butter. It's like cutting butter. It's so smooth. So like I'm already really stoked for the first of the month to come around, which is when I change our animations to something else. I'm gonna build something crazy. I mean, I'm gonna do something unlike anything I've ever done because I've got the processing power to do it. So I can't wait to get into the next month's worth of videos. You know, because we post daily videos on this channel. If you don't know, and see what it allows me to do.
It'll be fun.
Okay. Well, I've talked about this computer enough. Let's talk about yours real quick before we move on to the thrifting stuff. What do you think about the stickers that I left on it for you?
I mean, it's very Dallas right now.
It's very Dallas in that it's cobbled together. Let me make an excuse for myself. There's 3 Tendo stickers. There's the 2 Shark Tendo, Shark Thrift, and then this. Those were on our merch store for a long time.
Yes.
So I actually put them on this laptop to get like high quality photographs of them to display them on our merch store. And then I guess I just left them.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
And then I was back home and my niece put that on there, and who am I to argue with her? You know, she thought that was a good idea. I think this is a price tag from our antique mall. It says pony on it, $15.
For my little pony.
It really does.
Lord.
Really, and then a Mario block. And I don't know how any of those ended up on there, but they did.
At least the Mario block shows a little personality.
Yeah. I don't know. It's funny. It's funny how it all just got left that way. There used to be some stickers in here too, but they've come and gone. So, what do you think you'll do with it?
I mean,
Obviously you're going to take those off. I know. No hard feelings.
clean it up and then start to add my own stickers, probably.
Well, you guys might have to comment below and make some suggestions about what we might do. We might get like some Steven Universe skins or something.
We should.
We did just finish watching the Steven Universe cartoon. It was heavy, so if we look like we've been crying, well, we have.
I cried for like an hour.
Yeah, it was rough. It was heavy. But I would like to know what you guys think. We should do some sort of his and hers. Or I could put a bread truck and you could put a smart car. Or just something goofy like that. Because like when we do our live shows on Sundays, 10 p.m. Eastern, set a reminder, our laptops will they're always right at the bottom of the camera. So there should be something kind of showing it off, you know what I mean?
You should.
I think. Methinks. But yeah, I'm very happy with this purchase. I hope you guys in some ways notice some increases in quality over the next couple weeks worth of video because I've got some plans that only this computer is going to allow me to do. Any final thoughts on the computers? Because we got a lot of thrifted stuff to talk about.
Go team.
Go team.
Yay.
Look at the size. I mean, maybe I should show you that. 2014 MacBook Pro, 2021 MacBook Air. Boom! Alright, grab the thrifted stuff. I'll put these in a safe place. We'll talk about thrifted stuff.
I got a lot, but not a lot.
I want to talk about the MacBook some more. Did I mention how awesome my Steven Universe cheeseburger backpack?
The cheese pouch is for computers.
I put it in the cheese. cheeses for MacBook.
I'm
Okay.
gonna always ask you now. You're gonna say, "Go grab my MacBook." I'm gonna be like, "Where is it?" You're gonna be like, "In the cheese."
In the cheese! In the cheese slice! Second zipper! Alright. I don't have a lot to talk about from the thrift. I do have one thing we really needed, and then the rest is trash. But you brought home some good stuff, so talk about it.
I did. I brought home a lot of jeans for my custom color block jeans that I make. So this whole stack here is boring.
But we needed it, so at least if we were at the bins for what we were there, 30 minutes, at least we left with that.
Yeah, I needed it, so that's good. I got a pair of vintage Lee jeans. These are just boring little Lee jeans, but they sell well. Lee jeans have been growing in popularity lately, I've noticed, so starting to get those every time I see them at the bins. Some Calvin Klein jeans, which are pretty much a staple. They flip for a quick 25-ish. Depending on size, they could be more expensive, but we'll see. Levi orange tab shorts. Somebody had already cut the legs off, so I'm just gonna crop them a little bit more and make them a little cuter.
Very nice.
Then I got some
Ooh.
tan Wranglers. Anytime I find this color in any jean, I always grab it. It's an uncommon color, and people really like it, especially
Oh, yeah.
for summertime.
That'll sell on Depop.
Got some little Cherokee mom jeans with like a western kind of style in the front.
But an elastic band.
A little springy boy. So those are cute. Got the most beautiful pair of Lee jeans I've ever seen. They're like this really light ice blue acid wash. They've got the classic Lee jeans seam work going on the top, and they're really worn in. They're like almost like linen-y. They're
Yeah.
really soft.
Yeah, they're very, very specific wash.
They're beautiful. And then my favorite thing, a pair of Xena shorts.
Oh, nice.
I love this brand. They always make really cute shorts in denim, and always with fun seam work details and fun button details. They're exciting.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with these. Have you brought home a lot of these in the past?
Not a lot, but the ones that I have brought home have always been really fun.
Yeah, well, they're nice. Like, you can just tell by the stitching alone that they're well made.
Yeah, they're good.
For me personally, I don't know how you look at them, but quality for me usually gives itself away in denim with the stitching.
Yeah.
Good stitching, bad stitching. It's really one or the other. It's not really even a middle ground in that. All right, it's gonna be really easy to talk about what I brought home because I brought home a yokai watch. I brought home a Nerf clip. A US,
Nerf clip.
yeah, it's a very good one. It's very specific to a gun, and the gun that it goes to sells better with it. And then USB-C cable, which is cool because my new MacBook only takes USB-C, so it'll be useful. And then basically a PS3 controller charger is what I brought that home for. Now, the real find of the day for me is this. Do you know what this is?
Microphone stand!
Well, it was a light stand.
Well,
But I took the light off. You guys remember there was a light right there? Here's what's been happening. Hannah and I have been playing a bunch of video games. We've been capturing some stuff for our other channel, Rubber Duck Yellow, link in the video's description. There's going to be a lot more gaming content over there. There has been a lot lately. But we've been having a problem with audio because I've got a nice yellow microphone stand, but Hannah's mic has just been sitting on this because this is all we have. So it's actually been down on the table and it's just not picking her up well. So next time we go live and or capture anything, this is a little table attachment. You'll have that microphone right there in front of your face.
yay!
Literally anytime you see these microphone stands, that's what they are. And they're all like universal. The springs and a lot of the bolts will fit between them. So the light stands are the same. So I'll actually have a really easy time attaching that there. So I'm really glad to find that. It was a really timely find because we needed it.
Yeah.
That's it. So what's your favorite thing we brought home today?
I mean, is there any other answer but your MacBook?
I guess it's the MacBook. I am very happy. I'm very thankful to have brought it home because I've bought, I bought my first MacBook in what, 2007? Remember the white ones, plasticky white ones?
Yeah.
I bought it, and I was like, it was the biggest expense of my life back then. It was $1,000 new then, and that was just crazy. My vehicle back then cost $700. You know what I mean? And then, you know, it got old, and I was becoming a video editor after that, and I bought the second one, and basically from the second, third, and fourth MacBook that I bought, which was right up until the one you have now, which was like my fifth one, I always thought I'll never be able to buy another one. I'll never be able to afford the next one. And I've always been lucky enough that my career has progressed and I've been able to afford it. And like when we bought the MacBook that you're using, I don't know how well you remember this, but we lived in California and I got hired for this big job that I felt very underqualified for. And I was afraid my gear wasn't going to be good enough because I was hired as a freelance video editor. So we put every dime we had, and this was not much. we bought that MacBook, and in a lot of ways, buying that MacBook and going on the job that I went on set us up in a lot of ways on the road to doing YouTube now and doing what we're doing now, which I'm very thankful for. So like I have a lot of sentimental value in that laptop because I've just the best all this professional stuff I've ever done. It's always been edited on that MacBook. So I remember thinking a couple of years ago when we started this channel, when I knew even then that MacBook was starting to get old, I had this feeling I'm never going to be able to afford a new one because that MacBook was $4,000. And so now to make it here, and technology's progressed in a way where the new one is way more powerful than my wildest dreams, and it was only $800. Like, it's just awesome. It's just, I mean, I feel thankful to have had that money too, but I also feel thankful that, you know, technology's progressed this way. It really makes doing YouTube and the kind of thing we're doing more accessible. I'm not saying perfectly acceptable, because I know a lot of people comment all the time on our videos. I want to do YouTube. What do I need to edit, to shoot audio? What do we need? And those are always difficult questions, and I spend a lot of time answering them, but it is getting easier. It is getting cheaper. So if you want to be a YouTuber, or if you just want to make gaming videos, whatever you want to do, you can do it. You know, it's expensive sometimes, but $800 is expensive compared to $4,000. I'm just so stoked I don't have to ever spend. I feel like I probably won't ever have to spend $4,000 on a computer again.
That's exciting.
Fingers crossed.
Oh my gosh.
Pinky swear. Pinky swear. Alright guys, check out our merch before we get out of here. Hannah's wearing one of our merch hoodies right now, and that's only going to be around for a few more weeks, and we're going to have a new shirt to replace it. That's going to be it though. Thanks for hanging out with us. Now, click on this video that's covering Hannah's face, and you can check out a Beyblade video that I made. Check out the video below that, and YouTube will suggest some random algorithm video that it thinks you'll like. And then over here in this corner, you can definitely subscribe to us there. Pretty please. And until next time, guys, peace out.